Are you different at work? Do you feel out of place? Then welcome to my life, because I'm gonna tell you what's happened to me recently. Okay, so I work at this company that was founded, run, it's the leaders are all rich white old dudes. I mean, these are a group of like fucking like George Bush's friends who golf every weekend. Not really George Bush's friends, but I'm just saying that's like what it's like. They are a close-knit batch and they're rich, white, and old, which kind of limits your scope of diversity. So now that the company is about 400 plus, they're really starting to become attuned to the differences around. We got 3 offices. One is in New York City, and it's culturally diverse. It has a lot of the tech team, and I don't know if you know the stereotype, but there's a lot of like, what's culturally appropriate for this? Minorities who run the tech industry, Indian people, women, basically not rich white old dudes. But everybody at my job is so nice, and it's a great place to work. I love working there. However, you can see the differences per office in the culture. So what my company decided to do was invest time and resources into a little group of people, people from all over the departments, and they put them together and like, hey, what can we do? What can we do to make people feel more inclusive? So they decided to hire an external consultant whose job was it to do interviews with a select batch of people, gather this data, and now they're gonna report to the company the findings. So I got an email the other day that said, hey, like, you've been selected to participate in the diversity fucking interview survey. P.S. You are different. Well, no, that's not what it said, but that's what I read. I was like, oh, wait a second. I was selected? Was I selected based on my last fucking name? Because my last name is Hispanic as fuck. Like, literally, you couldn't get more Hispanic than, like, Lopez or, like, Garcia or, like, Rodriguez, and one or all of those could be my last name. So, yeah. Was it because of my last name that I was selected? Was it because of my, shaved head? Was it because sometimes I'm a boy? I mean, mind you, in this story, the whole boy part, that's not exactly something that is perceived per se. It's just funny because why am I selected? So my one boss was livid. She legit, I have to give my bosses names because I got 2 bosses. It's like my boss and then my boss's boss. And so we're gonna call them, Mama D and the sister I also didn't know I didn't want. Yeah, so these are my bosses. So the sister I didn't know I didn't want, she was livid because she's just like, why the fuck did they ask you? Like, nobody told us over here, and like, don't fucking do it, that's fucked up. And I was like, wait a second. First I felt different because I read this email that said you were selected, and now I feel different because you are making a bigger deal out of it, which makes me think that you see more difference than I even see in that email and in myself. And she's like, no, it's just fucked up. And I'm like, it's fine. And so I said, all right, whatever, I'll do it. And it was like a 45-minute interview. And here's the thing, I did it because I don't care. Like, I'm completely fine being different, but I could totally see how people who are not comfortable with themselves, who are just trying to pass by and, like, you know, mesh with work and the culture, how they could be like offended or be like, holy shit, because at first I was like, oh, that's nice human resources right there. But then when I thought about it, it's like, if I could help the overall culture of my company and just open their eyes a little bit, because at the end of the day, nobody is malicious here. They are straight up uneducated, ignorant, but they're like open to learning, you know, open to hearing what could we do better to help you. So I did participate and I was fine doing it. If I was not okay, or if I had a subordinate who was like, what is this? I'd be like, no, fuck that. Like, you're not gonna do it. And I would like have their back for sure. And I know the sister that I never knew I didn't want, I know she would have my back too. But I was like, it's fine, I'm gonna do it. So, you know, I am different. I don't know if you know this, but like, how am I different than anyone else? Well, things you can't change about me right now. It's like, no, you can't change my name. My name exudes minority. No, I'm not gonna grow my hair back and you visibly see that it's shaved. So yeah, you're gonna assume that I'm a fucking lesbian or questioning shit. Like, that's just a straight up type life. And that's just how it is. Then, you know, if those are the reasons why I'm different, great. But when I tell you then that I'm a boy, your mind's gonna be blown. So, yeah, if I could just share with them a little bit about how it is to be in this company and to be different, let's see what they could do. I just had it this week, so I made it clear to the woman on the phone, which I know that they'll do, but I want to know what happens. I want to know the outcomes, and I would like an actionable plan, like pen to paper, about what like these rich white old dudes are gonna do to make all the minorities of this company feel more inclusive. I don't really know what that answer is, because to be completely honest, you could throw the most fucking minority goddamn like sexual orientation freak flag flying fucking person up into like the toppest spot. And at the end of the day, the people that still make the decisions will always be the rich white old dudes, aka just like our government. And that's just life. That's just life. It just is. Maybe in 50, 60, 70 years it won't be like that, but that's just how it is now. You know, it is what it is. So I was happy to exude my knowledge into the world there, and hopefully whatever I could say can make a difference. But if you're ever in that situation and you have the opportunity to shed light onto your differences and people are receptive to listening, take the time all the time to educate people and to let them know like just what's up, even if it just has to do with you, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got my bonus at work. I got a raise at work. I got 8% raise. I got literally a fat fucking bonus. I got $14,000 bonus at my job, and it's the biggest bonus I ever got in my like life, and it's awesome. And I deserve that motherfucking money. I deserve it so goddamn much that like I know the next time shit loops around, I'm gonna get a promotion because I'm hitting like the salary gap of like I'm like there. So yeah, it's good. Everything is good, and that's all I gotta say. Fucking Christmas, spreading holiday cheer and handing out money just like Jesus intended. So yes, have a great weekend. I'm gonna be in Vegas, and hopefully that's great because I'm excited. Now I'm hungry, and that's all I gotta say. Time to pack. I didn't really want to pack today, but whatever. That's all I gotta say. It's cool to be different, and don't let anyone dick you down. We're done.